And welcome, shall we just sing today's introduction to welcome you here tonight. It's like I'm in a musical all by myself. Hello there, do come on in, take a seat, take a bow, and welcome. Probably wondered what kind of world you've entered into. Only my kind of world. Nice to see you. To see you nice. Welcome. I've got itchy nose as usual, and as usual, I can't get on at 9 o'clock. Something always last minute happens. Dashed out round the corner to pick something up, and they hadn't put the thing out that I wanted to pick up, so I had to come right back again. And I was like, I'm late for an important date. I'm here now. Hello, nice to see you all. Thank you for hopping on. Tonight we're going to play, I decided, I can't resist anymore. We are going to play with something new. Cindy, you got the wrong channel, Cindy Fox Taylor. This is Esther, and wow, Heidi has called us Easter eggs, apparently. There you go. Welcome. Do come on in. Right, we're going to play the new product, which is going to be available to customers from July. This cutie pie here, Forever Friendship. I'm going to do the register in a moment. I'm going to turn you around. There's the ceiling, there's my light, and there's the floor. Here we go. The floor as in the, not the floor, but the, anyway. Here we go, Forever Friendship. This is a brand new stamp set coming out to customers in July. But if you want to get your hands on it beforehand, you can. You just got to join my team. Become a demonstrator. So becoming a demonstrator does not mean that you've got to do what I do. You don't have to do lives. You don't have to sell. You could be your own best customer. And let me make that clear to you now. And yeah, you can do that. I've got a lovely, lovely team, or we like to call ourselves a family, of my Stampin Star creators. And we have a good time together. Good time of creating, chilling, and being a team. And can I just say, you get a bonus, because you don't get me, you get my 10k subscriber sister and my upline, Ruth, as well. So can I just say, double whammy? Okay, sorry, I feel like I'm procrastinating, so let's quickly go through the register. Who was first here? Hello, Valerie. And good morning. Is it the morning now, Vicky? I get to see you. Back to the Future. Hi, Linda. Hi, Ellie. Hi, Glenna. Darlene. Sally Jo. Judy. Tracy. Claire. Wanda. Nice to see you. Hi, Shaz. Darlene. Cindy Fox Taylor. Shirley. There we go. Right, Forever Friendship. So this caught my eye because it's quite a fun set. I thought it's good for masculine cards. Loving this cute cardigan going on here. It's time for a cardigan. Get it? Cardigan. Yeah. Insert groan here. Plants. Loving the plants. I wanted to get a plant stamp set, but this kind of fulfilled my desires. And a lovely typewriter, which I've got an idea with, which I'm going to show you tonight. So I've been having a wee play, as they say in Scotland. Oh, and talking of Scotland, hi Janice. I said it before Janice got here, actually. So, hi Dolores, welcome from Lancaster, PA. Ah, is this your first live? Let us know, and you'll get a special shout out and a special hello from all watching. I'm going in with my green blending brush. Now, I saw a tip. If you use a blending brush, don't do what I do and put your finger on top of the head. Come back a bit and let the brush do the talking. No, hold back a bit, because it eases off the pressure. Now, the reason why I'm not putting any more ink on my brush is because I want a nice faint green bubble, which I've got now. And we don't want lots and lots of colour, we just want some faintness in the background. So, there we go. Everybody, please welcome Dolores. Welcome, Judy. Judy, have you been around before? Oh, hooray, it's your first time seeing me. So I get excited about newcomers. Right, I have got the plants out somewhere. They're here, and I'm just going to use our black Memento ink. So this is like your old-fashioned ink pen. So give it a little twist and rub and twist, rub and twist like this. And just look, see if your stamp is shiny, and then we're going to go in on top of the stamp, the blended, you're old here, Judy, sorry, Judy. Sometimes it's just names that flag up. I'm like, I'm sure I've seen your name before, but you've got to be here 100 times before I can take it in. Forgive me, Judy, forgive me. Okay, so we could leave it like that, but we could also then colour it in. So I think this is, I had to call that an aloe vera plant, and in my head it's got yellow streaks. Okay, is that right? We can make up plants. That's the joy of stamping. You can make things up. It doesn't have to be like real life. Talking of which, have you seen my blue elephant? Can I just show you? There he is, look. Just saying, you know, they didn't have to be completely, you know. But for the sake of tonight's live, I'm going to copy something that I did earlier. Because I want to show you what I did. I did a little practice and I thought, yes, that is suitable enough to show the audience. So this is what we're doing tonight, ladies and gents. These are alcohol markers, if you've not come across them before. These are called Stampin' Blends. You get them in 2 colours and you can blend the colours together. Wendy March, good evening. How are we today? Or tonight? Tonight. It's Wendy March tonight. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, that's a good one. Sorry, don't do quiet sneezes. Oh, thank you for linking my card. I am actually going to get it onto the YouTube, as my mum calls it, the YouTube, and have that published soon. So there's our, what I'm calling aloe vera. Hey, Levine, nice to see you. Shirley, you made my car jump. I made your car jump. How did I manage that? Thank you for the blessings, much appreciated. I'll take all the blessings I can get. What colour did I work on next? Who knows? I think I used shaded spruce. Right. Did I? Who knows? I think I did, yeah. So these are quite fine images. So I was going to say take your time, but at the same time, they're coloured in quite quickly because they're small. Detailed, but small. So what I like to do is just come back down the centre of the plant to make the vein pop a bit more. Make the veins pop. Do your veins pop? Can I tell you about a vein popping story? Hi, Paper Prairie, welcome. It's very hot, approaching 95 degrees. I'm presuming Fahrenheit. What's that in centigrade? So when I was younger, we lived in a different part. So I'm just going to colour in the stems because I can. And it kind of bulks out the plant a little bit more. And we went to the school where we lived. And there's a dinner lady there, an older lady. And I don't know how old she was. I don't know. I wouldn't like to guess. Let's put it that way. Anyway, when you're about 6 or however young, everybody seems old to you, don't they? Until you reach that age and you go, actually, yeah, no, being in your 40s isn't old at all. Or your 20s for that matter. Anyway, I digress. Let me tell you my story about the dinner lady. So this is soft succulent, in case you wanted to know. Yes, she had veiny hands. She had wrinkly, veiny hands on her hand. So I used to like to hold her hand. And when I held her hand, I used to squeeze her veins like this. Let me just do that and turn off the old notifications. Yeah, I used to like kind of squeezing her veins. Is that really weird? Anyway, yeah, that's what I did. Oh, do you know what? Life's too short to be doing this in 2 colours. And this is Mossy Meadow. And it's fine because the detail's going to come in a minute. So if you're the kind of person that struggles with clean and simple cards, like myself, this one's for you. Or, can I just say, if you're just starting out card making, and you don't have to have all these fancy colours, there's ways around this. If you don't have all the colours, you can get what's called Stampin blender pens. So you pick up the colour from your ink and then you can use that instead. So please don't feel that you need all the colours in all the world just yet. You can make clean and simple cards without it. So this is dark, soft sea foam. It's going to end up looking a bit like a melon, but that's quite fun. I think I finished my vein popping story. Has anybody got any vein popping stories they'd like to share? You think she didn't mind, Wendy? That's all right. I hope she didn't mind. Hopefully she found it endearing and curious. Sense of curiosity as a young one. You all talk about the heat. Our heat is going to go a bit sky high on Friday, a bit concerned about that. But I must admit, you know, people say if you're getting headaches, you must keep drinking. And like I thought I did, but so when the heat came on the other week, I made sure I really drank. I must say it did make a difference. So I think I'm going to make every effort at work to just keep drinking some more. So I'm just going to zoom you out because it gives you a false sense of the scale when I'm zoomed in. There you go, there's our plants on, isn't that lovely? Now we could leave it there, but in true Esther style, I'm going to show you another product, again coming out in July. If you want to check out mine and Matt's embossing video, that's my husband, he gate crashed and he wanted to do the unboxing with me. So we're going to use some of these. These are pearlized enamel effects, and you don't get one, you don't get two, you get all 3. And they're not your mini bottles, these are quite large bottles, as you can hopefully see from my screen. So let's stick to the plan. We're going to stick to the plan. My brain cells have been used up today, so I'm just going to stick to the plan. I'm just going to gently squeeze until I can see a little dot coming at the end of the bottle, and I'm just going to add some little berries onto my plant. So I'm trying to do it fairly sporadically, she says. We'll just let those sit on the branches of our plant, like so. Got to concentrate and pause when I'm talking. This is where I should have zoomed you back in. The bottles are so much bigger than I thought when I got them. So you've got to give these a chance to dry, and we experimented the other day and to see how they come out. So that's how it dries. It dries shiny and flat. Well, not flat, but you know, you get the idea. Vicky said to me, can you colour in the pearlized, what are they called, effects with blends? And I said, yes, you can. So Vicky's idea, you can colour them in, look at that. And then on the video, Deborah's sneaking in late. On the video, I showed you another product, which is these beauties. They're little wooden shapes. These are called natural elements. And you can colour these in with blends as well. And we dotted these with the red, and I needed to leave it to dry. And this is how they look when they're dry. You can touch it, no problem. Okay, so lots of fun there. I wonder if you could mix re-inker with the white, says Ellie. All these ideas. Glenna asks, do you have to cut the tip of the bottle, or it comes like that? It comes already to squeeze. Okay, let's see if my phone will focus. Okay, they all come ready to squeeze. So I'm going to add some accent dots. Again, I think I'm just going to stick to that. Just be careful because there's going to have air bubbles in it. So I suggest shake your bottle so that all the juice comes to the bottom, and then give it a squeeze and it'll be ready. You might want a little bit of scrap paper next to you. So I'm going to go dot, dot. But wait, there's more. Okay, that's a bit too clean and simple for me. I'm going to grab out the word thanks. Where did I get it from? From Biggest Wish. So this scripty one here. And I'm going to take my smoky slate. Oh, that's good. I never know how much to cut off, says Glenna. So obviously some companies make something similar, but you've got to cut it yourself. That's no good, is it? Depending on how much you squeeze, depends on how much will come out. Don't shake it, flick it so the bubbles go to the top. Don't shake it, flick it. Like that, flick it. Like that. Thank you, Wendy, for that top tip. Don't shake it, says Wendy. Okay, so now that I've got my sentiment down, and if I tried to do this by freehand, it wouldn't really work. But now that I've got it down, I'm going to copy over my writing and try and go a bit lighter where it's not squeeze so much, where it's not so heavy, but that's easier said than done. And then it looks as if I've written it, when all I've done is copy it. Okay, my hand's a little bit shaky, but I might have to put my other light on. I don't know what's happened to my other light, my other lamp. It's, didn't want to come on just before I came on my live. I need to just put the overhead light on so I can see what I'm doing. Hold on a second. Hold on a second or 3 seconds. Okay, so now when that dries, that's going to get nice and 3D-y. Isn't that fun? So if you can't write like that, but you want to be able to have bumpy writing and not emboss it, you can do that. Shirley says, I've used Stickles before, which is glittery, something similar. Yes, there are other companies that do something similar, but their bottles are almost half the size. And do you want to see here's one I made earlier? So this is, look, I touched it before my time. So that's just, I did that this evening. So what's that, about an hour maybe? So these little berries, because they're smaller, they will dry quicker. And the dots, I reckon they're dry as well. Okay, so I did stick to the plan, but this one had a smudge on the bottom. So very nice, clean and simple, says Shirley. That's great fun, says Judy. Thank you. It's just showing you another way to be able to use those cute stamps. So what you can do to this is now get what could we do? I was going to go white, but that on basic grey would look rather classy, wouldn't it? What do you reckon? Let's just have a look on the white card, just to see. Sometimes white on white can look very... Do you know what? I'm not going to muck around with this one because I know what's going to happen. I'm going to end up smudging it. So I'm just going to move that off to the windowsill. Or just pretend that this is the one that we made here. So white on white can look very classy, especially if you're going for that clean and simple look. White on white is good. But I quite like the pop of grey. There we go. So let me show you another idea. And that is using the, hold your horses, this stamp typewriter. Okay. So get myself the typewriter. Everyone likes the grey. Cool, cool. Okay, I'm going to put it about there. In the words of Cilla Black, that's what she used to say. Just put it there. So I'm just going to fix my quality because it always puts it so low when I'm trying to... There we go. Right. So this one says, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. But I thought if I get my craft knife, be careful. Now, I don't have I've just got loads of sheets of paper under me. I've not got a craft sheet or anything. Just going to carefully follow the line of where the paper is on the typewriter. Maybe just go a little bit over. each side just a little bit. So that will give you a little gap in there. Then, I've not measured this. This is too small, I think. Oh. No, I reckon it'll be about the right size. So, here's just a strip of paper. You can, if you really want me to measure it, it's about just over 1 inch, 1/16, 2.7 centimetres. Okay, so it's just an offcut that I've had, and I'm just going to pull that down, put it down, and I'm going to sit it just where that paper is there. Okay, then I'm going to make sure this bottom is straight. I'm going to turn it over. I'm going to snip this off. Like so. Okay, so now we've got a piece that can go whoop. Now, to avoid it coming out, you need to put a stopper on it. I don't know if I'm too late doing that. My idea was just to stick a strip across the bottom, which I think will be enough to stop it coming all the way up. I think. So if that pulls up, that will stop it like that. Yep. So we're going to put a stopper. We're going to put a stop to it, folks. Darlene's telling me to be careful with my craft knife. Thank you, darling. Now this is a little bit thin for my liking. Let's see what we've got here. This feels a bit thicker. Okay. Just want to cut this down a bit. So let's cut it down, because you're going to need space to put your glue on either side. I don't need it to be that big either. So let's just shuffle things around a little bit on my desk. Afternoon, Miss Cindy. Vicky said, did I read your comment? She loves the typewriter. Yes, fun. Fun in the sun. Okay, so that's going to go. We'll put it out, because then we know what we're working with. So we're making like a T shape. It's easier to stick two separate pieces together rather than cutting it out from a whole piece of paper, I would say. I'm wondering whether, oh, excuse me, got an itchy on my back, and anyway, you don't need to know what happened then. I just slapped my bra, that's what I did. There we go. So make a nice T shape. What was I going to say? Yes, I wanted whether to do a little grey smoosh. I don't think I've got enough grey on my nothing's coming out. Oh, here we go. Just give it a bit of colour. And I wondered about the thank you to be in red. See if we can, oh, that's cute. Just dust it a little bit. Cute. Now, I did spy somewhere. Might need some dottage. Oh, I found some dottage. This is Stylish Sketches. I'm just going to flash all the new product at you, because it's rather exciting when we get new product. Again, available in July. But that is a freebie with a £45 purchase. So I've not even inked this. I'm going to see what it looks like. Just going to have some sort of, I don't know. Maybe I'll have it sort of coming across the. Wasn't quite what I planned, but I just went with it. There we go. That's what happens. It's cute. I think so, in my honest opinion. What? I'm awake, says Glenna. She heard the secret word. But we've renamed it, or shall I say Matt has renamed dottage to spittle. I think he called it, didn't he? Spittle. Oh dear. Right, so we've got thank you. I'm wondering if this would go. Oh, excuse me, I've got the yawns. Unless I go thank you for everything. What else have we got? I want a nice long. Let's have a look. Let's see if this. Thanks. Let's see if this sort of fits. So I'm wondering if we want it poking. Do we want the words poking out so that it's obvious that there's something written there? Or do we not want it obvious and we want it? Actually, that should go down there, shouldn't it, really? No, then you can't put it up. Oh, I didn't think about that, did I? How about, sorry, dithering. Wait a minute, I've got an idea. Today's smudge is on Esther's finger. Yeah, today's smudge is sponsored by. Okay, I've got an idea. How about, do I need that? Need that piece of post-it note. How about, Esther's going to risk it for a biscuit. And we're going to line. Oh, do you know what? I'm just going to eyeball it. It's how I roll. It's how I roll around here. I'm back to singing from a musical. Looks like someone has spilt the toner. Oh, cute dotage. Well, I still have my old electric typewriter from school. That's amazing. How exciting. You want it as a surprise. Okay. Well, I was thinking, if we put that on there. Oh, here goes. I risk things for a biscuit. Did I do it? That'll do, because I don't know why I bothered colouring the back one. So hopefully they'll know. Okay, all right, we've got a bit of a smudge situation, but you know what? Because I eyeballed it, that's all right. Glenna's been up since 4:15 a.m. I think Glenna wins the I've been up the earliest award. Glenna, you must be shattered, my lovely. Excuse me. Trying to make sure it's got plenty of ink. And then I was thinking we could put the thanks. Hold your breath. Yes, look at that. It works. I like it. I like it. I like it. I'm just going to colour in a little bit of a heart. Do-do-do-do. I feel like I could do with something wrapped around there or something, but it might block the way. I'm struggling, but the mention of word dotage woke me up, says Glenna. So, is my plan going to work? Please work. So, feed it back through. And then we're going to put it up. Yay! It worked. Okay, I might have made it a bit too wide, but hey. Hey ho. Thanks. Thanks. I feel like it needs something there now. Unless I make it stop beforehand. No, that's not going to work because it's got to go all the way to the bottom. See, I know what I'm talking about. Right, okay. It's a bit technical for me, a bit technical. Not used to technicalities. More dotage on that bit. Could do, could do. Thanks. I feel like it needs... Oh, more dotage on this bit here. Is that what you're saying? What's she saying now? Could end with some dotage, some spittle. I'm just going to poke it back through. Oh man alive! Look at what Esther's done. Halo, halo. I managed all the other ones without a halo, and then... Hey. Right, do you know what? I'm sorry, but I might just have to quickly do it again, because now we know what we're doing. Right, I'm going to do it really quick. Quick as chips. Maybe I should do the dotage first. Hold your breath, hold your breath. Just come on. Nice, that'll do. Donkey. That will do. Not been as careful, am I? I'm just like, slap it on there. Get it on. Okay, and then where is my word thanks disappeared to? Come on, if you're going to do something, it's worth doing it properly, as my mother would say. I don't always believe that, but in this incident, I do. Whose idea was it to put dotage on it? I'm just going to run that like this. So it makes it look a bit more in keeping. Shall I try the dotage again? Dare I? Ha. Just got to be a bit more lighter handed, I think. There we go. Not so bad, not so bad. There's somewhere around here. Don't rock my block. Is that what I did? Did I actually rock my block? Just do a little quick measuring. Oh, it slipped then. Thank you. Thanks. Perfect. Yes. See? Thanks for your patience. Do you need a pull tab? I did wonder about that. I wondered if it'd be obvious. Maybe a little arrow. Have we got anything with an arrow on it? Does that look like an arrow? Ooh. There's only one way to find out. Would you add some wink on the heart? Is that a question, or is that you telling me or you asking me? What do you reckon? Does that look like an arrow? I mean, it looks like an arrow, but should I put the arrow there, maybe in red? While you do that, I'm going to put some wink on the... What did you want the wink on? The heart? I like the fact that it flaps is clue enough. Yes, draw one. Do you need... Politely suggesting, Glenna says. Just politely suggesting that you should put wink on. I don't know, some people might not realise. Non-card makers, I'm thinking. Thanks. I shouldn't have cut away so much. Bear with me, please. So, vote on whether arrow, yes or no. Okay, that's your vote. Add a tab with an arrow pointing up. Right, while you guys argue amongst yourselves, I'm going to just get some washi tape in the hope I can just hide the fact that I've cut too much away. Or what about, rather than washi, I tell you what would be stronger, is some tear and tape. Just going to seal the gap a bit because we didn't need it to be such a big gap. Okay, so it's not so wobbly on either side, it can come up. Right, now the next question is, do we want it on black card? I think a little arrow might work. Because like I said, you know, you've got to think about non-card makers that might not want to pull a card apart and not realise it's even there. So the question is, how do I stick that down? Ooh, I didn't think about that, did I? So I might need to just chop a bit off there still. Oh, talk about technical. I'm going to chop a bit off because you need to leave a gap to put the glue, because we're going to glue this. Add a strip to the tear and tape to stabilise it. What, more tear and tape, do you mean? So put a bit of glue around the edges. That's going to come up. Or I could put a little, what about a piece of add a little tab. I was just thinking about ribbon. Put a little tab of ribbon on the end. So I could do a little hole and put some string. How about that? Because I don't want like a massive bit of, maybe a bit of black string. What about that? So it looks like a little tag. Is that what you're thinking? I just thought it, and then you obviously had suggested it. This card was supposed to be a quick card. Now, is this hole going to be too big? Do you know what is across the back? Ah, good idea. So put, hold on, to the tear and tape you've added already. So put more on tear and tape where I've added already. And I could stick this on the back. Yes? Oi, oi, oi. Okay, so more reinforcement for the back. Like so. And we're sticking some string on here. Is that right? Sticking some string back, and then disguise said string with tiny circle. What do we reckon? That's my thinking. How about stamp and seal? I know, right? Tough masters. Cool. You lot. I would have the loop showing, says Ellie. Oh, like this. That makes more sense, because I'm like, what am I going to do with the frayed edges? The loop showing, but on the back. Is that what you mean? Yes, right. God, honestly, trying to interpret what you're saying and me catching up with what I've just said is a full-time job in itself. So if you'd like to support me, I'm just going to share the ways in which you can do that. You can support me by giving me 3 free thumbs up, not 3, but 3 thumbs up. You can support me sending super chat. And I now have a special donate button I noticed on my channel, which is quite exciting. And you can, if you don't want to let YouTube get all the money, then you can PayMail me. How about PayPal? You can PayPal me. I'm not asking, I'm just telling you that's available. I'm not asking, I'm telling. No, I'm joking. I'm not telling you what to do, I'm telling you that's the situation. Okay. There, is everybody happy? This isn't now a group. This isn't one of those videos, you know, where I said it's a group takeover and you can become creative directors. I didn't say that. Right, everybody happy, because I'm going in for the kill, making sure this works. Okay, loop, dear loop, dear loop. Okay, so we've got, yes, super misses. Or is that, yep, super misses? See, it's all in the intonation. Right, here we go. Good suggestion for the loop. Pull it up, give it a thanks. Pull it down, doesn't get stuck. Bob's your uncle. There we go. Happy with that. Isn't it funny that the simplest cards can be the most complicated? Just saying. Right, if everybody's happy, I'm going to stick now. This is still moving about a little bit. Is that where Sally Jo meant that I should put some more tape across? Just maybe a smidgen more tape, because while we're here, we might as well just make it even better. Maybe that's what she meant, but I just kind of ignored it. He's still a little bit wibbly wobbly, but that's okay. He's handmade after all. After all. Right. I can stick that, can't I? Yes, I can. Try to figure out what I've got to stick and what I can't now. So we're going to stick along the bottom. Going to basically go around the edge. So this is multi-purpose liquid glue. Oh, no, Esther, what are you doing? Stop. Right, let me just stop talking for a minute, because I don't need glue anywhere else. There, who'd have thought this would take so long? But anyway, perfecting the amazing card. Okay, everyone happy? Oh, Vicky, thank you for your super chat. Bless you. There you go. It was worth the effort. What does Darlene say now? Oh, she's on 2 devices. I was like, no, don't give me any more ideas. There we go. Right, watch. Why, thank you. Thanks. Now, why is that doing that? Why have I got a tilt on? Oh, what's going on? Something. Oh. Something somewhere is getting stuck. Let's just try that one again. Why am I getting stuck? It's the glue on the side, isn't it? Have I glued too far in? We just keep doing that. Ay. I think that's kind of, sorry, that's glued fast now. Maybe I glued too far in. So just be careful of your that'll do, because you know what, it's a prototype. We know how to fix it next time. Oh my goodness, I'm sweating. I think it was, yes, it could have been the tape. It just needs wearing in. I think it's where the tape is, but As long as you get the gist, it doesn't need to pull up anymore. So I'm thinking the need for, I think, oh, this is going to bother me. I want to pick it off. I think it's where the glue is maybe and the tape, but there we go. We're going to leave it. I do want to put maybe just some little embellishments. Prototype, get it? Oh, Ellie, well done. That was very witty. I wasn't quick enough off the mark. That's it. Come at me with all your typing puns. He's gone missing again. Where is he? See, it's a good job I moved that wet one that we did earlier, because I would have had my fingers in it 10 times already. There you are. He is here. I've just got to find it. So, a couple of these. Actually, is it too late to move you? Not too late. Good. Put it where the dottage is at. Where's the dottage at? Whoop, whoop. There we go. There's Janine sneaked in after all that effort. And then Janine saunters in and says, "What are we making?" Janine. Janine. Shall we show Janine, everybody, our hard work? Shall we? Here we go, Janine. Brace yourself. Ooh, thanks. Thanks for coming by and asking what we're doing. How about it, huh? Ooh. And that's not all. Oh, botheration. Oh, that's all right. Look what I've gone and done. Look. That's all right, because that was my smudgy one. I could just lob that off. Don't worry. I'll just do that. Works gets in the ways. No worries, Janine. I'm pulling one's leg. Can't take me anywhere without a smile. There we go. I should rename my channel. Oh, be careful now. So there's a few issues here, but I think I might try and perfect it, because it'd be nice to give that card to somebody. Right. What time are we? Do you know what? I had one more idea, but I think I might save it, because I've not perfected that idea either. And it's to 10, and that's taken us like 50 minutes to do. Let's just have a look at our Stampin Smudge Creations. I like that. There we go. So this is the one we made earlier, which we will eventually stick down. You love my nails, thank you. I decided they're pool party because I made a card today. I'm going to move this out of the way because I know what's going to happen. I made a card today. I made 2 cards, in fact. Because just saying, we've got the what's it called? Stamp Around UK challenge coming up. I made my card for that. But this is what I did over on Facebook. And I'll just give you a quick sneak peek because you're going to have to check out the video. But yeah, I kind of inadvertently had the same colour. So there you go. Cottage no dottage. Cottage no dottage. Why did I read it as new? Cottage no dottage. Thanks. That rub your embossing powder on the edge of the pull strip. It seems to help. So on along here, is that what you mean? I think what's happening is the tab is catching on some tape or some glue that I've used on the inside. It's already easing up, actually. Hi, Inika. Thanks for coming along, Inika. Look, it's already working a bit better. I love the idea of the loop at the top. That was a great idea. So well done, friends. Okay, I'm afraid, Inika, I'm actually hopping off. Let me just see, where's my other idea gone? I was going to hop off, but I've got Janine and Inika. Come on now. No pressure. Okay, do you want to see another really quick, great idea of mine? Oh dear. Right, we were talking about this yesterday, about not being proud of what you've done, but not being boastful. There's a difference. Oh, yes, please, says Karen. Okay, do you know what? I'm here. I might as well. Let me just put these things out my way. I feel like I'm going to get myself in a little muddle here, which if I'm not already, I'm a bit even more of a muddle. I've got too much encroaching. I'm getting craftophobia. It's like claustrophobia. Anyway, we'll have to work on that one. Anyway, okay, Esther, stop. It's not working the first time. Don't carry on. Don't laugh at your own jokes either. So I'm having a conversation with myself. Right, let's move on swiftly before I go a bit stir crazy. What am I doing here? What I could do. Thank you, Shaz, bless you. Thank you so much for the super chat. Okay, I might just, I know the word is lop, but I prefer lob. I'm gonna, no, don't do it with scissors. What are you doing? Right, I've got to make sure that this image is going to fit on, so I'm going to tuck that under there. And like I said, I could use this. I'll cut this down and use it as a topper or something on another card. I don't know what size I cut that to. About just under 3 1/8. It's not a very good measurement, is it, Esther? Oh well, it's not quite right. There you go. You prefer amputate, sounds more clinical. It does. I'm just going to amputate the no, it's not right. Sorry, it's going to bug me. It's not right. I'm going to have to chop some more off. Sorry, amputate. There you go, that's a bit better. Right, where were we? Oh, yum, raisin toast. Who's having raisin? Now, I bet this don't fit on there now, will it? Yes, we'll make it fit. So I just wanted to show you what you can do with this. Actually, I don't need it to fit on because I've pre-done some stamping. So once you've done your cardigan, you can fussy cut it out, and you use your, where's he gone now? My yellow doofer. Oh, you know, the cutty thingy, the knife. Oh, he's gone back in here. So once you've cut out the thingy, you want to slice where the arm is. So you're going halfway up the armpit. Draw in a bit. So pretend you've fussy cutted this out. Blah, 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 blah. So you're going to go about halfway up the armpit, down the armhole, and then you're going to cut into the arm up to the cuff. Okay? So then you've got this hole in there. Oh, did you see my green finger poking through there? Talk about green fingers. Ouch, ouch, they're saying. But look what you can do. You can now get this one. Actually, you've got to cut this out. And now you can link arms. Look, you can link arms with the cardigan. And then I thought 2 just looked a little bit odd. So I've gone for 3 for now. Well, you could have 2, but I thought you could have a his and hers cardigan set. You could do a set of 3. Comes in 3s. You could do different. I could do different shades of cardigan. I shouldn't have stamped it in green, should I? This is the wrong green. You the wrong green. Kind of. Then I wondered actually. a very green cardigan. I think I'd prefer it in brown, but I was like, no, brown is too, like, common. A common cardigan colour would be brown. Oh, that's Esther, Helen, Ruth. There you go. We can have different colour cardies. Yes, I need to work on my fashionista, I think. Or fashionista. So we have a green cardie. Where was I going with this? I can't remember now. Do some rough colouring in. But yeah, you can join them up like that. How cute is that? I think I want to change the colour up and not do green, but there you go. And then I was also thinking, if you wanted like a Argyle type of cardigan, you could probably quite easily put in your diamonds onto your cardigan. Now I just thought, I don't know if you could stamp a pattern on top, it might not work, but you can certainly add it on with your Stampin' Blend. How fun is that? Looks like a proper, Mr. Rogers sweater. There you go. Have you seen that film? I do like that film. It's a Lovely Day in the Neighbourhood with Tom Hanks. Go and see it. Great film. I think it's up there in my top film recommendations. It's a lovely day in the neighbourhood, a lovely day in the neighbourhood. I was singing that recently because I heard a kid at school singing it. I was like, oh, they've obviously seen the film. There we are. Yeah, it does look like a... You could try the kissing technique, but I just think there's a lot of detail, so it might not really work very easily. Yep, you can really go to town with the decorations, says Ellie. So I might just use a So Saffron or something. Not So Saffron. Oh dear. Sorry, folks. Like I said, the brain cells are done in tonight. There we go. How about it? So, a few ideas there for you for the new stamp set. We've got our linked jumpers, sweaters, cardigans. We've got our, clean and simple plant card using those accents. Yeah, what a fun, quick play. There we go. Thank you so much, 42 people. As for the... Oh, I've dropped down a little bit. There were 42 a minute ago. I was going to say I could easily do the maths then. 10 people not doing the thumbs up, but there you go. Thank you. The reason why we ask for thumbs up and comments afterwards, it really does help people to go, sorry, not people, the YouTube people that be out there, the YouTube rules and algorithms. I feel like I'm going to go into a rap. Sorry, what was I saying? Yes, it helps. It helps YouTube go, oh, people are interested in that because of the amount of thumbs up. Oh, I'm going to recommend that video because a lot of people have left comments on that. So it just really helps my discovery on YouTube, basically. I'm still a small fish in a big ocean, believe it or not. I mean, 5,000 is a lot. I mean, if I think about 5,000 people standing in my garden, they wouldn't fit. So it's incredible that 5,000 people have decided to subscribe, which is amazing. And if you're one of them, thank you. I think I better go. I'm starting to jabber. Just keep swimming. I will keep swimming. I've got a nice shoal of fish behind me, so I'll keep going. And, yeah, it's all good. Thank you. I loved Matt Reese in that movie. Was he the main guy that got, without giving it away, the main guy other than Mr. Rogers? We love you, says Phoebe. I love you too, Phoebe and everybody. Thank you. Yeah. Levine's laughing at me. Oh, can you yawn again? Oh, sorry. Right, I better go because I won't stop yawning. Nice to see you. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, keep those thumbsing-upping. It's just literally, it's a click of a button, and if you go, where's that video that Esther did? You can easily find it because you get a little, oh, I've gone over the hour mark. I'm going to turn into an avocado. Night, everybody. God bless, lots of love. Until next week, ciao Bella. Thank you, Glenna. Nice to see you, Wendy Nostar. I hope I said it right. Bye. Bye. Night, darling. I'm just going to say my goodbyes before I click. Bye, Auntie G. Night, Janine. Anyone else? Quick, I've got to go. Any more requests? I think that was it. Right, bye.